Guys, welcome to another Diablo 3 video. Today I'm bringing you the Condemn Crusader build. It's been around for a while, but it wasn't until recently that I got my Blade of Prophecy that I decided to give this one a whirl. Right, let's get into gear. Like I said, Blade of Prophecy. This is the key item. You can't really run this build without this. It's just gonna be too slow. My sword sucked, so I had to compromise a bit, and I even had to gift it, but it still works fairly well. Just note that I wish I had more damage, and of course it would be even better if this were ancient. So because cooldown reduction is key to any of the Akkhan set builds, I was very hesitant to get rid of the sword because it rolled pretty well. I mean, other than the damage. So the other piece that we're looking at that we definitely need is the Frydehr Wrath. Usually, without this, Condemn works on a cooldown, but this item turns Condemn into a spender. So I've got crit chance and other defensive stats on this. So for the Akkhan set, I've got the shoulders, chest, gloves, pants, and shoes. And I've tried to get the cooldown reduction on most of these pieces, on as many pieces as I can. So I've got them on my shoulders and my gloves. On the chest, I've got the condemn damage. On the pants, you don't really have very much to choose from, but ideally this would have all resist rather than punish damage. For the boots, there isn't really a slot that that can contribute to the damage of this build. So just if you wanted to, you could roll movement speed in this so that you conserve your paragon points and to pump them into strength. For the belt, we've got Vigilante belt. It's the only belt, if I recall correctly, that has cooldown reduction on this, and this one rolled pretty well. So, not to sound like a broken heart, but there's more cooldown reduction on this, and that's why I'm using the crown to double the effect of the gem. For braces, we've got holy damage, strength vid, and crit chance. I like using Reaper's Wrath because this build is just so wrath intensive. For the rings, we've got Ring of Royal Grandeur, so that I can attain my 6-piece set bonus for Akkhans. For the other ring, it doesn't have to be restrained, but I just wanted cooldown reduction, and depending on the mix of stats that you have, critical hit damage or crit chance. By my experience, you're never short of crit chance, so it's usually damage that's lacking. For amulet, we've got I just have the usual strength, crit, and socket stats on them. Might be worthwhile getting something with holy damage rather than strength, but that depends on how much strength you have and how much holy damage you have. Okay, for my follower, I've got Injangdo, I've got Esper Johan for utility. These two are for utility. Justice Lantern to support the freeze of deflection, and that's for even more utility as well. I got the cannot die relic so that he doesn't die and goes AWOL on me. So right now I'm sitting at 48 crit chance and 402 crit damage. My cooldown reductions about 55%. 56 is the magic number, but if you're missing 1%, that's like 0.9 seconds. You've got of downtime that you have for Akkhan's champion, which is humanly I can't feel it, so it doesn't really matter to me. Wrath cost reduction, I've got 18.1%, so that Condemn doesn't cost me so much wrath. For paragon points, we've got the usual maximum move speed, strength. We've got cooldown reduction, crit chance, and crit damage. Life armor resist all, area damage, resource cost reduction, and life on hit. On skills, we've got slash zeal. I've got condemned unleash. Why unleashed is so that you don't have to practice like timing condemned explosion. I know there are variants of the build where you use vacuum and then you use your strong arm braces, but that's too complicated for me. I don't really want to meddle with that. For utility, I've got steep charge, just to run out of to run out of the way. I've got zealous glare, shield glare, zealous glare to recover my wrath. I've got loss of valor, unstoppable force to reduce the wrath cost of condemned. And I've got Akkhan champion. Well, if you don't use this, you're wasting your concept. I like to use embodiment of power to get the extra wrath regeneration because this build is really so wrath intensive. For passives, we've got Heavenly Shield, obviously, Finery, standard stuff, Holy Cause, standard as well, and Long Arm of the Law, just so that your loss of valor lasts a bit longer. Right, that's about it for the build video. Check out the gameplay video in the link in the description, and feel free to check out my other videos as well. If you have any feedback or any questions or any comments, just leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.